So I am extremely excited about today's event. Everything went beautifully. We had such a really good turnout. The hope is that the community will see what's going on and be excited about getting their children mental wellness attention. It doesn't have to mean that your children are suffering from some sort of mental illness. It means that we're checking in on them, right? And it's okay. It is okay to check in and see how your children are doing. A lot of times they won't talk to you because they don't want to burden you as a parent. But the whole goal of Out of the Mouths of Babes is to ensure that students have the opportunity to have a trusted adult from our community talk to them and help them and listen. I want to thank Kelso for allowing us to come in and have their students be our inaugural event. So this is the very first one. We hope that it will go on and on for years and years, and that the work will not just be looked at but joined in.
Listen, if you are not tapped into what B.A.B.E.S is doing for our babies, you are tripping, man. Our kids are dealing with real life mental health issues everywhere. It's not just any certain gender, race. Everybody is dealing with coming off of this pandemic and having to get back into the academic pursuit, and it's crazy. We've been at home for a year. We're trying to get back into it. Our kids need to talk. They need to learn how to express themselves. They need to learn how to communicate, and we've got to learn how to listen so we can help get them the resources and the help they need. That's what B.A.B.E.S is helping them do. I love B.A.B.E.S.
It's a lot of work that needs to be done, but there are a lot of people in the world, a lot of adults, so we can turn around and pay attention to our children just for a second and make sure that they are okay. Traumatized children grow up to be traumatized adults, so we have got to get in and do something about the problem before it keeps getting bigger. Creative arts as a therapeutic measure is what Out of the Mouths of B.A.B.E.S is all about. So we bring in creative artists to show the students through art, visual art, through music, through dance, through theater, and give them different tools that will allow them to express themselves. We also have yoga, and our yoga instructors give the children mindfulness tools. So they go through the basics of yoga that create a sense of relaxation, how to center yourself, how to calm yourself, and then just be with yourself quietly. And then, so the children all receive yoga mats in the program, and from that they get to have something that's their very own and take ownership of things and go home and use those materials to better their lives. It is our hope that all of these creative arts that we present will be taken from not just today, but taken and applied to everyday life and give them just a little bit better shot at getting through the society.
So my name is Dawn Eden. I am a licensed professional counselor and clinical supervisor. So that means that I'm a licensed therapist. I work with children and youth and adolescents as well as adults, working through and processing their mental health needs. So it's very important because we have to make sure that we are focusing in on what the children need. They don't always know and have the coping skills to be able to manage the feelings that they have and that they harbor, basically, through all of the things that are difficult in their lives. And whether we adults know or not, children have difficult moments. They come from hard places, many of them, so it's important for us. And me, I take pride in making sure that I work with children to make sure that when they're coming from hard places, that we do our best to meet them where they are and give them the skills that they need to cope and to manage and to take another step from day to day.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to take this time to say thank you to Out of the Mouths of B.A.B.E.S CEO and founder, none other than Miss Angela Rice, for pouring into our Kelso family today, September 18th, with Relax, Relate, and release. Our scholars had such a fabulous time. Not only did they go through coping sessions, but they learned a few things they could take home with them as we continue through this pandemic. Kelso Elementary, 1951 through 2021, serving the South Park community for 70 years, and we will be here for 70 more. Thank you so very much for everything that you have done to make sure that Kelso remains soaring to the top.